Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. Real stories of faith, real struggles, and real moments where God showed up right on time. If you've ever felt stuck, lost, or like nothing in your life is moving forward no matter how hard you try, then this story is for you. Because what you're feeling right now might actually be the moment right before everything changes. There was a time in my life when everything felt completely frozen. Not just slow, not just difficult. Stuck. Like I was standing still while the rest of the world kept moving. My finances weren't improving. My opportunities weren't growing. And emotionally, I was drained. Every day felt heavy. I would wake up already tired, already stressed, already wondering how I was going to get through another day feeling like this. I kept trying to fix things. I kept praying. I kept hopping. But nothing was changing. And that silence from God, it started to mess with me. I remember sitting alone one night, staring at a pile of bills, feeling overwhelmed, and I said out loud, "God, are you even there?" Because it felt like He was. It felt like my prayers were just hitting the ceiling and falling back down. That was the hardest part. Not just being stuck, but feeling alone in it. I started questioning everything. My purpose, my direction, even my faith. I thought maybe I had done something wrong. Maybe I missed my chance. Maybe things were just never going to get better. And that's a dangerous place to be, when you start believing that nothing is going to change. But what I didn't realize in that moment was that God was still working. Not loudly, not visibly, but powerfully, behind the scenes. One night, after breaking down completely, I prayed differently. Not out of frustration, but out of surrender. I said, "God, I don't understand what you're doing, but I trust you anyway." And something shifted. Not around me, but within me. For the first time in a long time, I felt peace. Not because my situation changed, but because my perspective did. Days went by. Then weeks. And slowly, things began to move. Opportunities I didn't expect started showing up. Conversations turned into connections. Small doors opened that led to bigger ones. And I started to see it clearly. God had never left me. He wasn't ignoring me. He was positioning me, preparing me, strengthening me for what was coming next. That stuck season, it wasn't wasted. It was necessary. Because in that season, I learned how to trust God when I couldn't see the outcome. I learned how to keep going when I felt like giving up. And I learned that just because nothing is happening on the surface doesn't mean God isn't moving underneath. So if you're feeling stuck right now, if you're tired, if you're frustrated, if you feel like God is silent, I need you to hear this. You are not stuck. You are in a season of preparation. God is working, even when you don't see it, even when you don't feel it, even when everything around you says otherwise. Hold on. Trust Him, because your breakthrough is not as far away as it feels. And one day, you're going to look back at this exact moment and realize God was working the whole time. If this message touched you in any way, I want you to comment, "God is working," down below. Let's build a community of faith right here. Make sure you like this video so more people who feel stuck can find this message. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories just like this. And don't forget to share this with someone who needs encouragement today. Because you never know who is one message away from not giving up. Thank you for being here. And remember, God always shows up right on time.